Zero sliding that thing, pal. This is the last piece of all the mats. It's a two-man job, but does it fit? It's done. It is done. How you feeling?
Fantastic. Fucking union.
Union.
What time is it?
12:30?
It's only 12:48.
That's fine.
Not bad, dude.
Then we'll just hang the bags, we'll finish the pole, we'll do the bathroom, and then we'll go home. That is union.
That's fantastic. Well learned.
Needed it. Alright, talk about getting woken up on the wrong side of the bed. Or the couch. I slept on the couch last night because I didn't get home from working on the gym until like 2:30 in the morning. I get a notification on my phone this morning after Shawnee left for work, and my sound was on, and I was just like, oh, whatever. It could be an email, it could be who knows what. Everybody I know was either at work or helping me with the gym, so they're probably sleeping. And she went to work, so she's not texting me. Something in me was like, check your phone. Check and see what that is. Well, it's a notification that somebody was in the gym. Don't like that. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Who's in the gym, and how do I not know about it? Click on it, and it is the electrician that was working on the building, or the head of the crew, and the wiring inspector, walking all over my mats to look at something. And then they proceed to walk into the office and walk all over my banners that are laid out on the floor to try and stretch them out so I can hang them. Now, I had some rollout banners out a couple weeks ago, and the electricians that came in pretty much almost ruined them. Boot marks, scuff marks, rips. And I told the property manager and stuff, like, I don't appreciate that. Some people might not get it, no shoes on the mats, but whatever. This time, you see a whole area of a gym matted, and you walk over it. I'm gonna give you one last benefit of the doubt, but, you know, you should know. Don't feel like you're too much of a man to unlace your boots and walk in socks. But as far as the office, you see stuff laid out on the ground being spread out and flattened, and you walk all over it. That's just pure disrespect. I'm going to email them again today and explain that's why we were at a pause for 3 out of the 4 weeks of May. We couldn't work because of the building inspector. They required us to come in and get to look at the building. We couldn't open. We couldn't go in and do any work because they needed to do work, and God forbid that we did our work and then they came in and were like, oh, we got to put up a beam or do this or that, the other thing, and they ruined my mats. Those mats are super expensive. They kind of tried to play dumb and, well, why couldn't you work for 3 weeks? And I'm like, explained it to them. They're going to get a very professional but not so kind email this morning explaining, thank you for letting me explain why I didn't work those 3 weeks out of the month of May, but this is why, because I have people walking all over my mats, and I get it, maybe they don't know, but walking over my stuff in my office is just pure disrespect. I need to be notified when somebody's coming in to work on my gym, and it's ridiculous. I'm in a wicked bad mood. I got home at 2:30. I was up at 8:15. I'm back to just getting after it. We're on our way to Target. I'm gonna grab an Allen headset, tighten up the cage walls, and then a couple of lettering things to put on the door out front so people can find us. I can't, dude. I'm sure most of it's because I'm exhausted, but this is just ridiculous. There's literally no reason I should be getting woken up to 2 grown-ass men walking all over my mats and all over my personal belongings in my gym. No. They were talking about potential work that needs to be done, moving an old panel, or just blocking it off because it's from back when the factory was up and running, so very old, which is whatever. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to argue whether stuff does or doesn't need to be done, but property manager and VP of the owner of the building said that I was good to go, wondering why I wasn't working for 3 weeks. They got their answer, and I'm going to give it to them. I'm in a piss poor mood. I went in, I swept, and from the video from my security camera, it didn't look like they locked the door. If that was the case, I would have been, bad. I would have been very angry. There would have been some not so nice phone calls going around. But luckily they locked it. It's just crazy, man. It's just like, you see a new business opening up, you see the rundown, rough looking warehouse vibe inside, and then you walk in a month, 2 months later, and you see this immaculate, fresh painted walls, mats, cage wall mats, all this stuff, plenty of tools, and you just like disrespect it. Come on, man. This is the same electrician that came in and used our tools to do work on my unit. Like, putting tools back where they didn't belong, banging up doors. It's crazy. It's purely unprofessional and it's disrespectful, and MMA gym is not the business that I want to start disrespecting at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can go disrespect the carpenters or the metal fab guys or the antique collectors in the front of the building. You're not going to disrespect me or my team or our property. That's not how we're going to do things. On the way to Target to get a couple things. I haven't eaten yet. I literally just made this cup of coffee and bounced out of the house. So I was looking forward to a home-cooked meal. Make my 3 eggs, some avocado toast, a little coffee, cold foam, sitting in the house. But now we're just back on the road. I'm either gonna get dunks on the way back to the gym, or I'm gonna go back to the gym and just do what I gotta do, and then I'll go make food when I'm fucking starving. I don't know. I was planning on sleeping in till like 11, and then getting down to the gym at like 12, 1 o'clock. It's 9:15, and I'm on the road doing shit. Name of the game, but the big stuff for the most part is done. I'm exhausted. I can't tell if it's allergies, if it's dust from in the gym, or if I'm getting sick from running myself down. That's 3 days in a row. Might have been 4 now. I don't even know. Of us putting in 10 to 14 hour days. We put in almost 40 hours in the last 3 days. Memorial Day weekend, we were here all weekend. We put in almost another 40 hours. We got real screwed by not being able to do any work over the 3 weeks of May. We would have been done by the 1st of June. We would have been done before the 1st of June. Way before, actually. We would have been training in there before the opening day. It's frustrating, but the team really rallied. The morale was high last night, higher than I thought it was going to be, higher than it's been in the past few weeks. We've had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of roadblocks, a lot of headaches, and, you know, I buy them food and I buy them a little bit of fucking booze, and they say thank you and they appreciate it, and I'm like, I thank you guys. I couldn't have done this without them, man. Putting in some days. Squad ends up watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Ben, Chris, Obi, Devlin, Justin, Jace, Briggs, everybody that helped out. Appreciate you guys, but it's been a hell of a ride. We're not done yet. We're not out of the woods yet, but I can see the end of the woods. Almost out. We got to bang out a lot of small stuff. We got to finish the bathroom, move over some weights. Right now, I'm just going to get this stuff, tighten up the cage wall, and then really just prep to get that stuff in motion. I'm going to give us like a path to walk because we can't walk across the mats anymore, or the mat space, which means that we're going to have to walk around every time we want to go somewhere. I want to sweep all that up, move all the tools, make sure that we can get there without tripping or getting hurt or something. And then we can really get into organizing the gym. Oh, it's an ad for defense soap, the foot cleaner, which I have. Love that. But it's going to be crazy. Dude, if somebody's... Oh, I almost just flipped out. I got a notification on my phone. It said somebody in the office, but it didn't say somebody in the gym. It does say somebody in the gym under it. I was going to flip out, but it was an old notification that I clicked on. It was from me going in there. I actually just got an email. I was going to flip out. I thought somebody kicked in the window and jumped in, or I don't know what I thought. I'm so tired. And oh, if you're wondering why the glove on this hand and not on this hand, I got a little cut on this hand, and it's like a weird spot. It's like right here. I don't have a Band-Aid that can really hold it. So I just threw a Band-Aid on it with some Neosporin, and I've had this glove on to just make sure it stays in place. But we're at Target. Let's go get it done. All right. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
just making sure I didn't have to bail you out for killing anybody at your gym.
No, that motherfucker's lucky. He was already on his way out by the time I got there.
Is it all fucked up?
There's just like boot prints, no scratches or anything. Otherwise, he'd be fucking dead. But like the crazy part is, because I have a camera in the gym and in the office, is because they scuffed the fuck out of my old black mats that I used to have in the garage. And I told them about it, and that's why I told them, I was like, you're not getting paid for the month of May. I sat on my thumb for 3 weeks, and then you guys come in to do the work without telling me and ruin my shit. Then he goes in there, whatever. The first time I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't know not to walk over mats, and they're black, so you figure whatever. And I saw them sweep off the black mats. I was like, all right, maybe you didn't know. I was like, maybe you didn't know. This time they walked right across them. You see this whole nice place, matted, painted, whatever. You walk all over it. But then when they went in the office, because there's a panel in the office they had to look at, all my banners are laid out in there with wood on the edges so that they can get like flattened out, because I've kept them rolled up forever. And motherfuckers walked right across them.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, dude, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on the mats, but you see something spread out, nice and piled up and organized, and you walk over it, fuck you, you're disrespectful as shit. And like, these are the same guys, they were like using our tools last time they came to do work on the building. I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck you guys. I'm gonna cut that fucking lockbox off my door. Nobody's coming in here.
Dude, what the fuck?
Fuck that.
So they're electricians for the building?
The building uses this company to do electrical work.
Oh.
And this is like the head electrician that always comes in and looks at it and then sends 2 other schmucks to actually do the work.
Oh, what the fuck?
But I was just like, dude, Shawnee said bye to me. She went to work, and then I got a notification on my phone. I didn't even see it. I just heard it because my phone was on 2%, and I plugged it in because I got home at 2:30 in the morning. And then I heard it ding, and I was like, that's weird. She just left, so she's not going to text me. And everybody else I know is probably sleeping from working on the gym. And so I was like, all right, I'll take a look at it. And I see person in gym, and I was like, what the fuck? And I click on it, and it's this fucking guy walking around in boots. I was like, oh, he better not be there when I'm there. I'll fucking kill him. I literally jumped out of bed, got dressed, and fucking flew down there. And I'm watching him on the camera, and he fucking walked out and shut the door before I got around the corner.
Oh, shit.
I was like, dude, you were going to get a fucking earful. Or get dragged back inside.
Let's test out these mats. But the mats are good, though? They're not fucked?
No, they're not fucked. I swept it. I'm going to mop it when I go back there. I just ran out. I got to grab an Allen headset, because why would I have that?
All right. Well, I'm glad I don't have to bail you out anymore.
No, nobody died yet.
That's good.
Next
Dude, you guys did a lot of fucking work yesterday to get all that shit up.
Dude, we were there till fucking 2 in the morning. We were literally like, dude, if fucking Justin was back at work and then Ben went back to work, I would have been fucked. Because even if they both went back to work last month, we had plenty of time, but then we sat on our thumb for 3 weeks because of those assholes. They would have screwed us.
Yeah. What's the next thing on the agenda? I mean, it looked like all the mats and the padding were up.
All the mats and the cage wall and shit are up. We're just going to reinforce the top of the cage wall. We're going to put like a 2x4 between the top and the poles so that the only give is on the cage, not the actual, on the cage, not the posts. And then we got to finish up the bathroom. And then it's pretty much just like cleaning and a bunch of little shit.
Moving shit around.
I think Ben said, I don't blame him. My plan was to come in at like fucking 1. I wanted to sleep in till 11, but that's not happening. I'm kind of just going to prep for everybody to come in. So I'm going to like sweep, clear a path for people to be able to walk because we can't cut through the mat space anymore. So it's like a bitch to try and get around there. I'm kind of going to prep for us to get to work. And then we're going to paint over by... Did you see where we were putting the weights on the other side of the cage wall? Target doesn't have Allen heads, apparently, nor does anybody in Target know what a fucking Allen head is. We are at Lowe's. We're going to go in there and get it. If Lowe's doesn't have it, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. But what I did get at Target, because you're always going to get something at Target, day-to-day chaos, productivity planner. I need this. I need to see right in front of me what we're doing for the week, for the day, priority, time. Maybe I'll stop being late to shit. Let's go in here. Let's hope for the best. If I can't find an Allen head in here, dude, that'd be wild. And then I'm going to go get dunks, go back to the gym and get to work. I'm so tired. The wiring inspector that I saw on my camera with the electrician walking all over my mats and boots just fucking showed up here. Let's go find us a truck. Need it. All right, we are 2 days out from the grand opening. Time is ticking. We're just about there. I keep saying we're on the home stretch, but this is the final few steps. I think we have to build 1 or 2 more things today. Quick bench for the locker room, sand it down, finish our deadlift platform, and then just clean and organize. A lot of organizing, a lot of cleaning. We got dust everywhere, sawdust. We got to clean the mats, get them all good to go. It's going to be a lot in the next couple of days. We got to run to BJ's to get some food. We got to go to whatever butcher Devlin wants to go to. We're going to get some pork smoked. If you had to guess where I'm going, Home Depot. Where else would I go? I got to get the rubber mats for the deadlift platform. I got to get some lumber for that bench. Sure, there's something else I've got on my list that I already forgot about, but that's what we're doing. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be 93 degrees out today. So that's why the tank top's busting out. Not a lot of building going down, so the sooner we can get the building done and stay out of the sun and just be inside cleaning, I'm sure we'll still be sweating like crazy. But it's going to be a good day. It's still looking like rain on Saturday, which obviously sucks, but we're here. We're open no matter what. You know, maybe by the end of the summer we'll kick off another little barbecue at the gym. But I'm excited. The sun always puts me in a good mood, obviously. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to get this all done probably tonight or tomorrow. I think if we put in a really long day today, maybe not 2 a.m. type of day because that sucks. But I think if we put in a good amount of time today, we can just about finish the gym. Obi's coming down tomorrow. And we can really put the final touches, just maybe tweaking, putting a poster out or cleaning off a desk or something. We did see that the toilet has a little leak. Actually, I lied to you. We have to finish up the snap floor in the bathroom, which we can't do till we figure out that leak. But other than that, it's pretty good. The bathroom stresses me out. Now that I just thought about it, I'm fucking stressed about the bathroom. He can't come till tomorrow. Snap floor needs to go down. I would hate for this gym to look so nice and have a shit-looking bathroom, especially after we cleaned the tub, patched the tub, painted the walls, replaced the lights, added the fan, which Devlin's going to come down also and do the ductwork for. Yep, I'm stressed now. Shit. We're almost there. I swear we're almost there. And man, Saturday, Sunday, I can't wait to just sleep. We got open mat at the gym on Sunday morning. I'm probably just going to go in and lift, and then I'm not doing shit. I'm just going to lay there and watch people train, maybe drill, do a couple things, because then I got training, work, and class on Monday. That's going to be the most difficult part about all this is if we didn't get screwed by the landlord and the building inspectors, which wasted our time for 3 weeks, and we were able to work that whole time, we'd be done weeks ago. And honestly, I probably wouldn't even have stepped foot into that gym this week until maybe today because, you know, the whole crew is exhausted. Last night, the gym really came together. I didn't record anything because we were just foot on the gas, putting in work. I'll show you guys what that looks like now when I get there after I run to Home Depot. It's going to be tough having that no break, but you know, it is what it is. It's what we've been working towards, and it's just time to make it happen. I got my syllabus written up for the first 3 months of classes, every class. Justin's going to take care of the wrestling. That sick bastard loves torturing people at wrestling practice, so he can do that all he wants. But I'm excited. It's going to be good. Things are really coming together. I just watched somebody cut off a cop, and the guy let him go. Couldn't be me. Would never be me, actually. But, all right, I'm going to go battle this traffic, get to Home Depot, get my shit, and get out. See you guys in a bit. All right. I think that we are just about done. It's 3:06 a.m. I'm exhausted. I feel bloated. I'm breaking out like a motherfucker. I've been eating shitty food for the last 2 weeks. Sleep schedule's terrible. Super dehydrated. You know, just not taking care of myself. But we just about got her done. Little things we got to do in the morning and then prepping for the actual opening and barbecue and food and guests and things like that. But my office, absolutely destroyed. Locker room looks pretty good. A little sloppy on one side because we're not done yet. But, man, we finished strong. So, here's a quick look around. I'll see y'all in the morning. Let's do it.